The industry tried to silence Nicki Minaj and now they are mad that she ran to the Orange Grinch. Let's talk about it. Hello there, my name's Taliah. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about pop culture, trending topics, and we also do deep dives like today's episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Disclaimer, I am not a barb. I repeat, I am not a barb. Just hear me out. Last year, Nicki Minaj came out as a Trump supporter and people are saying it has a lot to do with what she has endured in the hands of the music industry and the big music executives. In 2018, Nicki Minaj's dressing room was struck by gunfire during a music video shoot for Tekashi 69's song Fifi at a Beverly Hills mansion. While on her Pink Friday 2 world tour, she claimed someone was trying to sabotage her tour following a delayed Montreal show in April 2024 and an Amsterdam detention in May 2024 where she was accused of carrying drugs. Nicki is a victim of multiple swatting incidents since 2023 with the most recent occurring in April 2025. She publicly asked for help from Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, a Republican. Luna confirmed that she spoke to Nicki and committed to helping her, yet nothing was done. She also begged California Governor Gavin Newsom for help when her home was swatted with pepper spray inside. He ignored her until she publicly called him out.
Rapper Nicki Minaj was the apparent target of a swatting call last night at around 7 p.m.
I publicly asked for his help a couple times on Twitter about swatting calls that were happening that were clearly a part of their extended smear campaign. And he completely ignored it, right? And next thing you know, he's on there flapping his gums about female rap stuff and trying to get in women's business. So I had to show him who's boss on Twitter.
When Nicki was expressing her frustrations on Twitter, people called her crazy, saying she was on her coke rant, not knowing the difficulties that she has to face behind closed doors. Which brings us to Nicki's husband. We all know that he's an ass offender, but that is a topic for another day. I think Nicki is married to this man so that she doesn't fall under a certain guardianship of some sort after the music industry convinces everyone that she's crazy and she's on coke. That's what happened to Wendy Williams, as it is now proven that she is fine and there's no dementia or something like that. Same thing happened to Prince and MJ. But y'all are not ready for that conversation, child. Editing Taliah here. I just wanted to point out that none of these people that I just mentioned were married or are married currently, which makes sense why Nicki is holding on to that man. I also wanted to say how grateful I am that Wendy is getting better. Hopefully we'll have her back on our screens. I personally don't think Nicki is truly a Trump supporter. I think she's scared and she thinks that this man can protect her against the big dudes who are after her.
I do want y'all to remember, Nicki Minaj came to black people first and told y'all what's going on. She came to us first and was like, here, this is what's happening to me. This somebody in the industry is trying to out to get me. This is happening. My home is getting swatted. She came to black people first. And all y'all did was call her all types of drug addicts, schizophrenic. Y'all didn't listen. Y'all literally pushed her to the side. Y'all literally pushed her to the side and said, we don't care. You're through. You're not the queen of rap anymore anyway. And here she is out with Trump and y'all are still mad. But y'all are not talking about the fact that she came to us first. She been telling us what's been going on for all of 2025 and before. And y'all did not say anything. Y'all didn't do anything. But now she's sitting up there with Trump and y'all are mad about it. Something about that just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it should make sense to you either.
Not more than 10 years ago, she was trolling Trump and suddenly she's MAGA.
Donald Trump, he gets to hang out with young and have 50 different wives and just be cool.
I just talked to Donald Trump, and I told him that you were performing tonight. I asked him if he was a fan of yours.
Oh.
What do you think he said?
He probably said, "Who's that?"
No, he didn't. He said he's a fan.
Really? Donald Trump?
Surprise you?
Yes.
You have any thoughts on Donald Trump?
No thoughts.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I voted for him actually.
Oh yeah? What do you like about him?
I wanted to bring the job back to America, take an advance in the homeless.
And what country are you from?
From America.
One eternity later.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all.
They also don't share the same views, as Nicki did not say she's against the LGBTQ plus community. Everyone started assuming things and the barbs switched up on her, which really baffles me as to how they can sit and unpack Nicki's lyrics. All the metaphors, the double entendres, triple entendres, yet they cannot put 2 and 2 together or conduct their own research for themselves. It's crazy how the industry's puppets were quick to make Mega Minaj jokes. People like Trevor Noah, Dion Cole made fun of the sudden change. Yet they couldn't even talk about Diddy or the Epstein files. And we know why.
Minaj, Lord, yes. She's been going through a lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe whatever's in her ass is affecting her brain, Lord. Take it out of her ass, Lord. We bind that spirit in her ass, Lord.
Nicki responded to Trevor and Chrissy Teigen in an ugly tweet that I wouldn't even want to repeat myself. Dion Cole got DMs from Babs, and they were also ugly as they involved his family.
When it comes to Nicki Minaj, I really feel like y'all don't want to cancel her. Which, by the way, you can't cancel Nicki Minaj. I don't think y'all know that already, but Nicki Minaj cannot be canceled, okay? Y'all tried it several times, year after year, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But that's besides the point. I want to know, why is it that every chance y'all get, y'all have to bring her up? Like, Black History Month, first off, Dion Cole had no reason, like, unhinged. Why would you say those things about another Black woman? That just lets me know that everything that y'all stand for is performative. It's all fake. Y'all don't care about supporting your own. You don't care about the community, the culture, whatever. It's all fake. And I said this before, all these celebrities are being paid. Like, we saw Trevor Noah at the Grammys. Again, unhinged. What was the purpose of the Nicki Minaj joke? Like, why are we've seen celebrities get canceled in the past. Mind you, Diddy's in jail for committing the most heinous crimes. Like, it's not even alleged. There's actual factual evidence about what he was doing. But we're not making Diddy jokes. They're not crucifying Diddy on stage every chance they get. But Nicki Minaj is always the topic of discussion, no matter what the setting is.
At this point, I feel that she has to go to an extreme because you need allies. And for obvious reasons, she lives here in California. Gavin Newsom, she feels like he's not protecting her or he's not an ally to her. So she's flipped on that, and he's the governor here. So where do you go from here if you are a Nicki Minaj, powerful, famous, and you don't have any bridges within your industry? You don't feel safe in your state. Well, you go where you feel like the days of the world, the industries and the other politicians in your state, you go where you feel like they can't reach you or you will have support. So if I'm going to be online tearing up Twitter, trashing people, dragging people, coming against powerful figures in my business, in my industry, where do I go from here? Well, I'm going to go to the white, Republican, MAGA party. It's powerful money there. I mean, it's power there, it's money there, and they don't give a shit about any of this. And honestly, if I align myself with that, they will in fact protect me. That is a machine that has the control right now. They're in office, and ultimately they have billions of dollars, and they will give me the protection that I need.
I'm just glad that there's people who actually see what I see, because I had someone in a different comment section tell me that regardless of what, it was a dumb move for her to go from Democratic to Republican. But a lot of people never really do their research before they jump into certain conversations. They always just have their opinion and their own selfish desires. You want Nicki to go out and support and represent the same people who have been not only harming the black community in numerous of ways, and when I say black community, I mean the black American community, for an example, but the same people who she been complaining to and asking for help from when her house got swatted, while her 5-year-old son, or probably 4-year-old son at the time, was in there, when her makeup room got shot up before a video shoot, thank God she was late. She have been asking the blue party to help her, but no one ever came to her rescue or help her. And the funny thing is, they all have been allegedly in cahoots with people who don't like her. And they've been ignoring her complaints for the longest. So now that she's Republican, and now that the Trump administration wants to see what's going on in Nicki's life, and the funny thing is, I find it funny. Now, like I said, I didn't agree with a lot of CK's perspective about the black community, but I've realized I found a tweet from 3 to 4 years ago where Charlie Kirk is defending Nicki Minaj. Now let me get this straight. The man who everyone have said was well, pretty much racist or whatever, I don't know, I wouldn't say he was racist, but I feel like he was focused on the wrong thing. Black people, right? Especially with the things that's going on the other side of America. But forget about all that, right? The fact that he was speaking up for her and defending her, but the black women went against Nicki Minaj and attacked Nicki Minaj to support the other lady. And the funny thing is, Nicki Minaj has done more for the black community and the rainbow community, and I gotta say that for TikTok purposes. She done more for the black community and the rainbow community more than the other lady ever done. They opened up that school for her, or she opened up that school to throw a curveball. But prior to that, she has never...
In the long run, I hope she doesn't regret her decision of siding with the Orange Grunge. That's all I have for you on this week's episode of The Industry's Wrath.